Aaron's comment, some people may need you, but to most people, we find the house on Zillow, research the area, and only need you to unlock the door. Wow, I can't even believe you just said that. So I work with a lot of first-time home buyers, and they need me for much more than just unlocking the door. For starters, I walk all my first-time home buyers through the entire process of what they can expect. Next, I help them find a great lender. We'll probably send them to 2 lenders just so they can, have some comparison, but one of mine I've been working with 10 years, and most people love her. Next, we'll go through each house and decide what has the pros and cons that they're looking for. I'll point out things in the home that are not good features, as well as the great features. I'll help them write up the best contract they can so that it doesn't get countered, or if it does, it's very minor. I'll negotiate on their behalf with the listing broker. Once under contract, I'll get their earnest money and deposit it with the title company, and I'll send all the signed contracts to the title company as well as the lender. I'll help them find qualified professionals for their inspections. They need a full home inspection, a pest and dry rot, and maybe a sewer scope or septic inspection, well inspection, duct scope inspection, mold inspection, whatever they need, I help them get. Next, I attend the inspection so that it can see firsthand all the things that are wrong with it. Next, I write up an objections, waivers, and resolutions form that outlines everything my buyer wants to be repaired by the seller. Next, I negotiate the resolutions with the listing broker to make sure that my buyer gets what they need. Next, I receive notice on the appraisal and make sure that we're good to go. Next, I'm working with the lender to make sure that the buyer has all their documents in, and if they need help, I'll provide that as I have a scanner, as well as can pick up documents for them. Next, I'll remind them of all the dates along the way that they have to adhere to continually. I'll help them go over their HOA documents and their survey and make sure that they have no objections to that. And if they do, I'll write up those objections for them and send them to the listing broker. Next, we'll prepare closing steps, including contacting the 3 utility companies, doing a final walkthrough, making sure all their paperwork is at the lender. Next, I'll set up closing for them and I'll attend the closing. And I'll do a final walkthrough with them prior to closing. Next, I follow up with them and make sure that everything that they expected to be in the house is in the house and all things are working properly. Next, I'll celebrate with them. But hey, according to Aaron, they don't need us at all. What do you think? Have you ever done one on your own? Comments below.